Are you ready for your penultimate act? Woo! Make a noise for Ben Morgan, everybody.
Alright, g'day. I've never performed comedy like this ever before, and so I hope it goes all right. Okay. Don't you notice that all the comedy you see these days is just so cognitively demanding, it's just so intellectual. It's almost like you need 2 degrees just to even understand it. A degree in physics, a degree in philosophy or something. It's like, it's ridiculous. And I thought today I would go really easy on you. And I will tell you some stand-up comedy that I wrote 20 years ago when my kids were toddlers. There's a stand-up that I first performed sitting down at their bedside as I told the bedtime stories. So Sam, maybe there's something here for you. These are the adventures of a Robert Slappingford. Robert Slappingford was a very silly person. And he always made these terrible mistakes. So one day he went to the cafe and he said, "I would like a cup of tea." And the waiter said, "Do you want a cup of tea?" He said, No, I want a cup of pee." And so the waiter said, And Robert Slappingford said, "What did I do that for? I really did want a cup of tea." And so he thought, "Don't worry, John, I'll clean that up later." I think I will use this. And the kids just laughed and laughed. It was fantastic. In fact, they were the best audience ever. And heck, maybe you're the second best audience ever. Okay. Then the next day, Robert Slappingford went to the art gallery and he said to the art curator, "Can I buy a work of fart?" And the gallery said, "Don't you mean you want a work of art?" And he said, No, I want a work of fart." And she said, "Alrighty." And the little children just laughed and laughed. And in fact, was I a bad father? I sometimes worry, did I damage them? They seem to have gotten better, so that's all right. They've turned into delightful 20-something-year-old kids. It gets better. And now the next story about Robert Slappingford is he went to the restaurant and he said, "I would like a bowl of stew." And the waiter said, "Wait, you always come here and you ask for a bowl of poo. Is that like, don't you want a bowl of poo?" He said, "Oh yes, I want a bowl of poo." And so the waiter went, "Here you are." And Robert Slappingford said, No, I didn't want that, I wanted a bowl of stew. And so, I'll clean that up later. And, oh God. And I resurrected all these things and I told them to my kids again. I said, that we remembered them, they were fun. And in fact, now that it's 2025, I thought, I have a good actually final punchline for that joke. It's like, the waiter said to Robert Slappingford, "Well, yesterday you came in here and you asked for shit. We gave it to you and you hated it. And today you came and you asked for shit. We gave it to you again and you hated it again. What are you, some kind of Donald Trump bird?" And I really wish that wasn't funny. But it looks like that's all I have time for tonight, and I'll see you all later.